Live down the street from the Kings, but Sacramento ain't always what it seems. I got goals, man, my dreams got dreams. Don't rain on my crowd with your little gray cloud. Live down the street from Bings, but Westgate ain't always what it seems. I got goals, man, my dreams got dreams. Don't rain on my crowd with your little gray cloud. I try to be true to life, but sometimes I fall victim to my mind. Feel like I'm running out of time, and I'm already far behind. I still feel like I can make it. Whether or not I can take it is a different story. I know fate has got it in for me, but I wanna live on infinitely. But I live down the street from the Kings. Sacramento ain't always what it seems. I got goals, man, my dreams got dreams. Don't rain on my crowd with your little gray cloud. Live down the street from Bings, but Westgate ain't always what it seems. I got goals, man, my dreams got dreams. Don't rain on my crowd with your little gray cloud. I beat myself up enough, but I think that's what makes me tough. And when it all falls down, my good friends help me up, yeah. I live in sunny California. Today the sun isn't out. I wrote about what I saw and named the song Gray Cloud. Live down the street from the Kings. Sacramento ain't always what it seems. I got goals, man, my dreams got dreams. Don't rain on my crowd with your little gray cloud. Live down the street from Bings, but Westgate ain't always what it seems. I got goals, man, my dreams got dreams. Don't rain on my crowd with your little gray cloud.
You and your gray cloud, don't try to come around. I got the sun out, don't suck my fun out. We just living like everything's in line. We all have our good times in due time. In my past life, I think I was a samurai. Cause today, everything is so glamorized. Everything we get, we ask, can we supersize? So I look for the thin line between truth and lies.
Live down the street from Arco, Chevron, a part of my car, yo. Fill it up with gas. Don't rain on my crowd with your gray cloud. I live down the street from Safeway, and my brother used to work at Payway. We got goals, so don't rain on our crowd with your little gray cloud. 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 Your little tiny little small gray cloud. With your little gray cloud. Don't rain on my crowd with your little gray cloud. It's a great day, and 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 it's a great day. And just fade away, just fade away, just fade away.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Curt of the Capers Crusaders at Calm Down Warning at Existential Romeo. That's where you can find me on the social medias. If you want to find me on the social medias. I'm sorry for the glasses again. I stare at screens all day, so I'm trying to light my face so you can see me, but at the same time not burn out my eyeballs, because that's how I make a living, looking at screens and making this stuff and living at screens and helping people. So I apologize for always having the glasses on. I'm not just trying to look super cool. Hopefully it does look good. I don't look like a damn fool. But, you know, there you go. It's me, my eyes. Usually on Tuesday nights I do Ryu Saga. I mean, I'm trying to get more consistent for y'all. And I know it's technically not Tuesday anymore because it's 12:39, but I wanted to still keep my word to, of course, y'all, first of all, and then also keep my word to my Capers Crusaders crew that I was gonna stream. So I'm gonna take a break from Ryu Saga. I still been playing a lot of Ryu. I haven't been playing Marvel vs. Capcom as much because I've still been kind of busy. But I mean, I usually play the DS because I can just grab it. I can lay in my bed. I can grab it. I can go. I've been doing that. But I figured, I wanted to take a break away from that, from the whole setup and doing the whole big thing. And at the Capers Crusaders, we read comics. I mean, that's the basis of what we do is comic books, whether it's the comic book games or the comic book movies or the comic book TV shows. The basis of it is still comic books. So this is also a way for me too to kind of be able to sneak mine in because sometimes I'm so busy I don't get to read all that much, and I'm not the way I read comics. I kind of look. I pay more attention to what catches me than trying to stay current. And I wish I could stay current. I wish, like, Anthony is Steve's, and I already read slow. I'm a slow reader. It's like I'm not, I had to take reading comprehension classes and stuff like that when I was in school. And comic books was a way for me to, kind of find something that I could read, and feel good about and feel engaged and feel confident, with the stuff, especially since I was watching a lot of cartoons. I was watching more cartoons than reading comics for a real long time. I probably still watch more cartoons than I read comics, but I read a lot of comics. Oop. And let there be light. And there was. So, anyway, there goes my extended explanation. What I'm doing is just taking you guys through some of the comic books that I'm enjoying, whether I've read the issue before. In this case, we're going through Red Hood and the Outlaws, which I've already read these ones, but I wanted to read them again because it's been a while and I wanted to share them with y'all. So Red Hood and the Outlaws is what it is today. Next time around, it could be a comic that I'm on, like I'm still getting through. Shimon. What is it? Nightly News by Jonathan Hickman. So I'm still going through that. I have one more issue, so I'll probably take y'all through that. That's one that I haven't read. Some other random ones that I might be reading, or some stuff like I said that I just really enjoyed, and I thought maybe you guys would enjoy it too. So today, it's Red Hood and the Outlaws. It's from the New 52. There's a current Red Hood and the Outlaws for Rebirth. I'm not really I read the Rebirth one shot. I thought it was really awesome. The only comic books I'm really, really into right now is like either stuff from Image, like Nightly News, or like East of West. And there's a few others over there that I like, quite a few. Or I've been really into like the Star Wars comic books from Marvel. But I'm not really, really reading any superhero comic books right now. Not that I feel like I have fatigue, but just kind of just not where my taste is right now. But Red Hood, that's my favorite DC character, so I can always go back to Red Hood and enjoy something. Actually, you know what? I did read Mr. Miracle, and I haven't finished issue 2, but I did read Mr. Miracle. So Mr. Miracle is one but is he a superhero? He's not a super villain. I guess he is super. He's a god. He's a new god. Suck some of my power ring. It's the white one. You see it? Light's too bright. It's the white ring. For life. Anywho, let's jump into it. Red Hood and the Outlaws. You guys know about Red Hood. He was Robin at one point in time. He was the second Robin. And then Joker killed him. Batman didn't save him. Ra's al Ghul feels bad. Throws him in the Lazarus pit. After he's dead. Comes back to life and he's all crazy. And then his backstory is that Talia al Ghul, Bruce Wayne baby mama, and Ra's al Ghul's daughter felt bad about what had happened, so she tracked down Jason Todd, who is the second Robin's name. Jason Todd, Red Hood's name, Jason Todd. That's just an odd name, Todd. It's a Todd name. Anyway, tracked him down. And then took him to what's the name of these people? The All Cast. They're kind of like the Chaste of the Chaste from Marvel. They even have a similar name, Cast, Chaste. I used to call the Chaste the Cast, but apparently they're the Chaste. Apparently that might be involved with my reading issues. Who knows? I don't know. I can talk good. I can read okay. Takes him to the All Cast, and they train him. They're like this mythical, ancient family. So yeah. So then he has that training. They might be doper than the League of Shadows. I think that's why if you watch the Under the Red Hood DC animated movie, like Red Hood was just giving Batman the business the whole time. I'm fully convinced. Per comic books, this wouldn't happen, but I'm convinced that Jason Todd ended up being not the right kind of Batman, but a better Batman than Batman. But I also feel like Dick Grayson, when he was Batman, was a better Batman than Batman. And I like Batman. I just think everybody else that did Batman, except for what's his name? Oh gosh, who's the guy? Jean Paul Valley, the guy that was what am I thinking? I'm blanking on the name. Jean Paul Valley was his actual name, but he was Batman when Batman's back was broken, when Bane broke Batman's back. 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 I think I said that 5 times fast. Because I told you I could talk good. I just read okay. Anyway, Jean Paul Valley. Come on, what was his name? Azrael. That's right. Azrael, I don't think was a better Batman than Batman, but I do feel like Jason Todd was, and Dick Grayson I feel like is the best Batman of all time when he was Batman. Come at me, bro. On Twitter, we could talk about it. It's what conversation's for, right? We should be able to talk about things. Anywho, Jason Todd came back and was Red Hood. Red Hood was Joker's original criminal moniker until he fell in that vat of chemical stuff and turned him all jokery. So Jason Todd, when he came back to life, Joker killed him. So oddly enough, he takes Joker's old mantle and haunts and taunts Batman with it. And anyway, they got into a whole thing, and Batman won, and Jason Todd went away, and then he became like half good, half bad. So now he's not all the way good. He's like an anti-hero, and he still kind of doesn't fully forgive Batman for letting Joker kill him, and not killing. Really, it's not killing Joker after he killed him. Like I think overall I think he did forgive Batman for letting him die, because I mean I think everybody knows that just comes with the territory. But for Batman not killing Joker after killing joke, everything's connected. Hashtag, like Anthony and Steves would say. I've talked a lot. I've talked at least 10 minutes, because my song that I played that I hope you guys liked was like 3 minutes and something long. 3 minutes and something long. 3 minutes and 45 seconds long. Let's read some comics. Yeah. All right, Red Hood and the Outlaws, issue 0, which usually comes out after issue 1. Don't ask how. You count the entendres. Scott Lobdell, doper skiller. Pasquale Ferry, not the main artist through most of this. It's actually Kenneth Rockefort, who's one of my favorite comic book artists. But again, like with the majors, you get the good writer and the good artist maybe for the first trade, and after that, good luck, bro. So, like I said, this obviously came out after the first trade. They go back and the New 52 went back and they do the zero issues. Let's go ahead and jump in. Red Hood and the Outlaws, by the way, the team, you can obviously look and tell. Red Hood in the middle, who's Jason Todd. Arsenal, a.k.a. I'm coming, Roy Harper. There we go. And then Starfire, which is Dick Grayson's baby mama. Talia al Ghul, Bruce Wayne's baby mama. Starfire, Dick Grayson's baby mama. Who had the better baby mama? Dick Grayson. Who's a better Batman? Dick Grayson. This is not turning into episode 73, where I say Dick a bunch of times. Amy. Steve's. Dave Barry. Stop saying Dick so much. You just like the name. You don't know that many people with the name Richard. Anyway, moving on. I guess I can read it out loud. Why not? It's going to help me read better. This is my mother on the day I was born. Come on, get it out already. And more is like, get it out already. Okay, I'm not going to read every single thing because you guys can read too. In her defense, she really needed a cigarette. You don't need cigarettes. But then again, I've never had a nicotine addiction. Everyone has to start somewhere. I fully agree. This is my dad, a hallway away. Just saying, she'll be here for a day at least. Too funny you are. 11:30, staff parking lot. Had a way with the ladies. I don't have a way with the ladies. I have no way with the ladies. I'm the opposite of Jason Todd's dad. This, the day I died. The first time. Shout out to at Tall Dark Not Ugly Tom, who it was like 2 or 3 Christmases ago we did a Capeless Crusaders. Was it called White Santa or Red Santa? White Elephant? Black Santa? African American Santa? I don't know. Got me this really dope Red Hood shirt that said you only live twice. So that's like YOLT instead of YOLO. We'll come back to this. This is a story of my life. Me, Jason Todd. It starts with my parents. This is where they met, 12 months before I was born. Gotham Public Academy. Okay, across the street, where Catherine Elizabeth used to go off campus for lunch every day. Unfortunately, this particular day. Hee hee. You've always had a thing for bad boys, but this is a new low. What? No harm in looking. She met this loser, Willis Todd. Todd. It's a Todd name. I've always had a soft spot for gingers. Right? She's hot. I'm going to try to do voices for you guys, but I'm not going to be able to keep up with whose voice is who, so let's get ready for it. I should be grateful they couldn't keep their hands off of each other. Is this crazy? In the best way. I used to get busy in a Burger King bathroom. I'm crazy. Was it Humpty Hump? Getting busy behind a dumpster, huh? I ain't judging. I'm just saying, you know where that leads. More comics, less talking. Sorry. In my dad's case, I should be fair. Him, that's dad, right there. The arrow. He never stood a chance. One night after he'd been drinking, shock, right? He bragged to me how he beat a hit and run by running. Oh, that's terrible. Thanks for sharing, Dad. Oh, that's just sad. Fortunately, he was accepted into Catherine's home. And we all lived happily ever after. So that's just the end? No, it's not the end. Not really. Adorable, right? Wouldn't it surprise you to know that this was, hands down, the happiest day of my life? Would it surprise you? Hey, happiest day of his life. He just got here. It wasn't all bad. Roof over our heads, the 4 basic food groups, spirited talks around the dinner table every night. That's one way to put it. No, it's not good. Dad worked a lot. It fell on me to keep an eye on my mom. It's more than an eye, kid. Goodness gracious. Depression, drugs. She'd check out days at a time. Started to hit you in the feels a little bit, huh? In the feels. He wasn't the best dad, no. But he found time for me. Like me helping him up the steps and putting him to bed every night. He's drunk. Like most fathers, he tried to show me the ropes. Dad even had me working his corner, where he and Mom first met. In a crazy, sick kind of way, I think I kind of made him proud. Without a lot of prospects, he took whatever he could. Oh, he took whatever work he could get. Even met a few celebrities. Can you believe it? I got smacked with a batarang. Almost worth getting arrested again. Smile. This guy's a piece of work, huh? Wild. Son's none too impressed. It wasn't all fun and games. I remember the night he took a bullet to the back. Good thing he was spineless. Nice little burn, Todd. Almost got it. A real hospital was out of the question. If you believe it, if you can believe it, things got worse. Leave my husband alone. So help me, lady. I didn't do nothing. He's not aging too well, but all that drinking, all the alcohol. What did Bob Marley said? All them drugs gonna make you slow, Lordy. I don't think he said Lordy at the end, but you're welcome, Bob. I just added that for you. A little Curtis remix. On the bright side, I never saw him again. He died in prison. After that, I became the man of the house. Got that Louisville, which mostly meant making sure none of her dealers came around. I managed to protect my mom from everyone, except my mom. When I found her that night, she was already gone. I did what I had to do. You hear that a lot, right? I'm not proud of most of it. Those sneakers are dope. For what it's worth, I never hurt anyone, physically. Can't say others were as nice to me. Dang. It's a rough life, kid. I remember when I woke up a week later, was sure I was in Gotham lockup. Turned out, it was a clinic. Dr. Leslie Tompkins. Nice lady, but she wouldn't shut up about second chances and better choices. Leslie Tompkins, it's not the same doctor in Gotham, is it? I gotta double check that. That might be the same doctor from Gotham that Gordon was dating. I'll double check. Or y'all could check for me and let me know that I'm wrong, because I'm probably wrong. But I might not be. I've never known anyone like her. It only feels like you're alone, Jason, but that's not true. Keep love in your heart, and all things are possible. Encouraging words. How did I pay her back? By stealing from her prescription drugs. Yeah, better choices, man. I almost got away with it, too. That's when I met him. I can't tell you for sure that I didn't pee my pants. I can say that I did what I always had up until that moment in my life. I lashed out. Out of fear, anger. I must have lasted a good 3 seconds. Yeah, you're not going to do too well against the Batmans. Don't know what this doctor had over the Batman. To this day, I don't know what she said to him. But she was determined that I not get arrested. Just like that, Jason Todd was whisked off the streets of Crime Alley to the estates of Wayne Manor, a friend of a friend. I can scarcely contain my enthusiasm, sir. I'm sure sir was really supposed to be in there somewhere. Maybe my home changed, but I didn't. I spent most of my time with the help. Admit it, Alfred, I'm not so bad. You have your virtues, Master Jason, no matter how hard you tried to hide them. I can still remember the time he sat me down. He said I deserved the truth. Orphan. Criminals are a cowardly and suspicious lot. Batsuit. Yeah, right. I was able to take that pain, that loss, and channel it into something larger than myself, which at the time sounded like nothing remotely resembling reality, let alone the truth. Master Wayne. All right, you're gonna show him. But I'll be damned. More than once. Alfred, are you seeing all of this? What Master Bruce is trying to say in his roundabout way is that there is a new opening in his operation, and he trusts that you are the young man to fulfill it. We all do. Hey, that new suit though. Well, at the time. Trust? You? I'll give it a try, guys, but I'll tell you right now, I'm probably going to screw it up. As if we would allow that. I'm not worried, Jason. Six months of intense training hell later, and I spent my nights as Batman's sidekick, Robin. Yeah, I was the second kid to wear the costume, but I was determined to live up to the legacy, to get it right. Like I said, he was the second Robin, Dick Grayson being the first Robin, him being the second, and trying to think of who was the third Robin. Trying to remember his name. He's the main Robin that was on. He's Red Robin now. He's not Robin anymore either. Now it's Damian Wayne. Why can I not remember his name right now? Everybody says he's the best. Right? He probably was the best Robin. So anywho, back to the story. It was the greatest gig in the world, and I was great at it. At first, I was having a little bit too much fun kicking Two-Face in the head. The punching and the kicking came naturally. It was easy for me to forget those were bones I was breaking beneath my fists. It's not like I was trying to kill them. I was trying to stomp the life out of my ghosts. One ghost in particular. Like I couldn't have a new dad until I got rid of the old one. I know a little bit about that. It wasn't long before I was on monitor duty, which everyone knows is one step from being fired. Yeah, it's like doing traffic duty if you were a cop. I should have ignored the photo that came in over the screen that night. Barring that, I should have told him the moment it happened. But it was my mom, Catherine, still alive. The feels. This is ASL for feelings. The feels. 3 days later, I landed in the Middle East. I left it all behind without so much as a note. What did I need a fake family for anymore? As Robin, I used every trick Batman had ever taught me to track her down. Before I knew it, she was right there in front of me. I should have known it was a setup. A second later, it all went to hell. That's my Joker laugh. We all know who that is, right? Yes, we do. He tried, heart and soul. God knows I didn't make it easy for him. I remember being sad that I didn't get to say goodbye or thank you or I'm sorry. I can't remember what happened between my death and afterwards. Just that it started over in something called, appropriately, a Lazarus pit. Lazarus Awake from the Dead. Bible. The good book. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And there it is, my friends. That's actually the issue. That's the whole issue right there. Now, there is a second story. Let me see how long it is. It's not very long. Screw it. We'll just go through it real quick. So this is the man who created the Red Hood. So this is good. We should read this just because it's an interesting little. Whether you believe it or not, or you're like, it's still creative what they did with this. So, if you thought that story was exciting, I found it a little depressing. Then you are going to be thrilled by the epic and classic tale I simply had to call The Man Who Created the Red Hood. Classic stories. Classic, because this story takes place long before the Joker had his face removed in Detective Number 1, Bludgeoning Berganza. I'm sure I didn't say that right. Cheer up, Mr. J. You'll think of something. You always do. Something? You're a genius, Smithers. My, name ain't Smithers, boss. The bat needs a bird like I need a punchline. Almost got it. Whoops, I think that's supposed to be the doctor. I don't know, the street doctor. I'm gonna make that kid a star. Really? Really? What do you care about that kid? What's nobody but Willis? That's nobody but Willis to... Blam! No names. I'm creating here. It was a simple matter to have Daddy Toad hopped off to the big house. Leave my husband alone. So help me, lady. Simpler still to make sure Mommy Toad OD'd on her favorite flavor. I needed the boy to be focused on that job at hand, and he wasn't about to do that while worried about his family. This guy Joker's crazy. Obviously. Of course there's a dead, and there's rare African flavor extract that mimics an overdosed dead. Those are two different deads, obviously. So apparently he faked his mother's OD somehow. And let's be honest, how hard is it to find a new mother figure? Women, so womanly. Okay, so I guess he found a fake mom that looked just like her. I mean, no lie, let's be honest, like, you've seen your own doppelganger before. You've seen people that look just like other people that you know in real life. It's almost like there's a limited number of faces that kind of just get shuffled around between races and stuff like that. Like how everybody says that David Barry, I'm not going to say he looks like that because I don't know if David Barry likes that yet, but how everybody says that David Barry from the Capeless Crusaders at Dr. Barry on various social Medine looks like Maui from Moana. It's a movie I still haven't seen yet. So yes, I'm not trying to make you believe this, but you gotta believe. Before I knew it, I had created my very own Robin. Gotham Gazette. I'm good. But you know the old wives' tale, the Joker giveth, and then he giveth no more. That was supposed to be that. Dead is dead, right? Unless you're the rare African extract fake OD dead that he did to his mom. Some of my best work. Sigh. And I didn't even get to sign it. What happened next was crazy, and I know crazy. I can only guess. I wasn't there. All my hard work and somehow the little ingrate comes back to life He takes my maiden name, the Red Hood, and starts being a 44 caliber pain in the bat butt. And there's that at least. So now you know the whole story. But it's a secret, so shh. Don't make me make you take it to the grave with you. Yeah. Oh, Scott Lobdell wrote it. Well, no wonder why I liked it, because Scotty wrote it. Scotty doesn't know. Covered by Kenneth Rockefeller, like I said, because he's a G. And I think... Oh, Red Hood and history. So there's a little history. I'll leave it up there for a second. You pause it. I'm not going to leave it up for too long. Pause it. Read it. Okay. And then press play again. Now. Blah, 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 blue, 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 blue. And here we are. So, all in all, I hope you all enjoyed reading comics with Curt. I'm going to keep this going. I'm going to try to keep Ryu Saga on Tuesdays. Really all just depends. But I'm going to try to do this, though, once a week. So it could... We record on Monday nights. Tuesday nights, it's kind of my night to stream. Justin Piper, though, had a nice little stream of... what did he stream? I think he streamed Destiny. He streamed Destiny tonight. I got to watch a few minutes, but I ended up having to go because I had bought some tickets and treated my mom to a Janet Jackson concert. We are part of the revolution. Yeah, I got to see Janet Jackson. I was in the same room as Janet Jackson. You don't know how excited I was. The thing was, I was with my mom, so I had to be chill, be a good boy. You feel me? Anywho, that's Michael Jackson's sister. But hey, she was like just as big as if not bigger than Michael at a certain time when Rhythm Nation came out. Because, whoo, boy, that thing was rocking. Prince production, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. She got the Prince sound. Got as big as, if not bigger than her brother. Prince, back to Prince. It always comes back to Prince. How do I tie Prince back into this? Who did the Batman soundtrack for 1989? Party man, party people. Anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do this at least once a week. I have to find the day. I might do it on Fridays. I might do it the same day. I might do it Tuesday. I might read a comic book with you and then only maybe do like 30 minutes of Ryu Saga. Maybe keep it to Smash. Maybe I don't go Street Fighter and Smash. Maybe I just keep it to Smash, or maybe just any game with Ryu in it. So that way I'm not overworking myself and I kind of stay within an hour and a half, 2 hour range of doing this. But I mean, let us know if you guys like this. This was just the first one. David Barry said he's interested in doing a similar format. He knows more about the comic books, the funny books, than I do. So that he might be a better resource for that, or a better place to watch. But I'll try to keep it interesting for y'all and just take you guys through what I like. Like I said, this is more casual. It's more laid back. You don't have to be current. You know, you don't have to be super comic booky or knowledgeable. Just, you know, I feel like there's a comic book for everybody, even if you don't want to get super duper nerdy and down, which I do like to get super nerdy and stuff. But just find a book that has some good writing and then the art is good. And then, you know, if it catches your eye, just read it. It's no big deal. It's nothing crazy, you know. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. TheCapelessCrusaders.com is where you can find all of our stuff, our Twitch, our YouTube. We have articles that we're putting up every Wednesday now from some of our writers in the group, David Barry, Justin Piper, Anthony Steves. We got our shows, Monday and Thursday. This Monday we didn't have one because our scheduling kind of got a little flip-flop because we're doing some different things, but we are going to be doing a live show at Oblivion Comics and Coffee on the 6th. So that's the Monday coming up. So it'll be a little bit of a different format, but if you guys are in the area, it will be a live show similar to the ones that we do once a month at Empire's Comics Vault, Ben Schwartz shop over there in the Arden area. But we're gonna hook up with Oblivion. There's some good buddies, good friends of Video Game Bang who I've been on. I was like on their show like twice last week. And then Curt said, "Let there be light." and more of it. Okay, more of it than that. So we're gonna go do a deal with them, and then also we're gonna do I need to stop making that sound. We're gonna do a Halloween. We're gonna do a Halloween show with them at their spot as well, with Video Game Bang. I don't know if we're gonna do it together or if we're just gonna both do one, but we'll be there. So keep an eye out for that, and then we should return to our regularly scheduled programming the following week. So, and then also our live show is the 13th at Empire's Comics Vault. So live show on the 6th at Oblivion Comics and Coffee. Live show at Empire's Comics Vault on the 13th. And anything else you need to know, just go to our website or follow us on Facebook. And it has all of our events on there. So if you want to come through, not all of our recordings are live, but we try to do a live one at least once a month just to be able to hang out with y'all, talk about comics in person. I know I'm long-winded. I'm going to try to start keeping that to a minimum and just telling you guys to go to the website so I can just jump into the content. I'm sorry, but I like sharing. I like to inform you guys. I really do hope that you enjoyed this. I had more fun than I thought I would, just reading comics out loud with y'all. It's something that I used to do with Malik from No Hezzy Hoopcast. That's one of my best friends, and we did that for a long time. We did that with years ago. We did it with Civil War, the first Civil War. We throw it up on the Apple TV, and then we just like play some epic music off the iPad, like scores and stuff that like is in Apple Music or iTunes, and then we would just like read out loud. It was really fun. We did it with our kids. You know, do it with your kids, man. It's fun. You know, this is the stuff that I read with my kids. We read comics, but yeah, you know, just throw on some epic music, throw it on the Apple TV or Google Chrome, whatever you got. Just read out loud with your kids, man, or just with your friends. It's fun. And we got to start doing more things like that, doing more things together, not just over the internet, which is great, URL, but IRL, kind of like where we are now. Appreciate you guys for sticking around and checking it out. This is Curtis at Calm Down Warning at Existential Romeo. Peace out.